two precinct assignments. One at 985th Avenue and the other one at 85 East End Avenue. What? 19 Sergeant 1, okay?
Took Mitchell's goddamn money.
Son, I am so tired of cleaning up your messes. You have any idea
What
this
are
is
you
all about?
talk? What? You talk his money. He's going to come for you.
Stop. Get out of my house now.
Where's Maddie?
I said get out of my house.
You're making a big mistake, old man. Mitchell.
Please. Please don't.
We need to talk.
What happened? God damn it, what happened? Anybody make it out alive?
Miller.
Miller, you sure?
can't hear shit, George.
What?
I said no one else heard anything. It was probably just some kids lighting off fireworks or something.
I know what a gunshot sounds like, and I know what a shit ton of gunshots sound like, and that's what I heard. And it was right out there by your pal Mitchell's field.
He's not my friend, George.
Well, maybe he isn't around anymore, but I know what's going on over there.
All right, that's enough. I'll look into it.
Someone's out there looking for that money, I guarantee it. Your father never would have let that bastard off the hook. And hey, maybe your sister saw something too.
Go home, George.
He's here, isn't he? Don't lie to me.
I don't know. Who knows where he is?
Well, I mean, things have been quiet here for a while now, and now George hears some shots fired, and my car goes missing.
What?
Yeah, somebody stole my car.
Nobody stole your car. Gracie took it, or Luke. Well, don't worry about that. You can take Lucy's wagon. Or I can see if John's truck still fires up, and you can take that.
It's no bother. I won't be here much longer anyway, so...
So you're really taking off, huh?
Yeah, well, Luke's uncle's pretty sick. There's a lot of work to be done on that farm. It's a fresh start.
Well, if Johnny Boy taught you anything, he taught you that.
All right, well... I file a report or something?
Yeah, go ahead. Henry's here, or JD. You can take it up with them.
You're not gonna help me?
Maddie, I got a boatload of other shit to worry about. I'll oversee everything. Wait a second, you didn't walk here, did you?
Well, yeah, Stu, I don't have a car.
You are crazy. I'll get one of the boys to
Don't bother. I'm fine walking.
This is Stuart.
What do you want me to do?
What are you doing in my house? What's your name? I said, what's your name?
Listen, I don't want any trouble.
Well, it's a little late for that now, and it's
No, it's not. I ain't armed. I don't mean you any harm. You could see my legs hit pretty bad. You just let me walk out the front door, I'll disappear. My business is with another fella anyway.
Oh, yeah. What fella's that, huh? I said, what fella is that?
His name is Mitchell. You've heard of him?
Yeah. Yeah, I heard him.
What do you know about him?
Well, I know enough to stay out of his business. Stay plenty clear of him. Some of my fellows are on breakfast saying there was a shooting up here last night. So I'm assuming that's what happened to your leg there.
Yeah, that's right.
Here's the deal. All right. I don't want any trouble.
I won't give you any trouble. I just need a place to rest for a few hours.
No, you're not staying here.
That's $5,000. One night. No cops, no calls. You keep your word. I'll throw in another $5,000 when I leave.
Just don't bleed on my floors and don't drink my juice. All right, one glass of juice.
I need to talk to you. Who was out there last night? Was it Mitchell?
All I know is that anything that ever went wrong in this town had something to do with him.
Is Stu involved in this?
What your brother is involved in is none of my business.
Why are you being short with me? Please leave us alone. Sorry I bothered you.
Your daddy was a good man. He was the only one who ever tried to stop that son of a bitch.
I'm hungry.
Yeah?
Yeah, I want something filling.
Well, you don't eat eggs, and you don't eat meat or cheese.
So?
Have Maddie bring you some oatmeal.
Gracie? Are you Gracie?
Maybe. Who wants to know?
Well, I do.
You're the new girl, right?
I am.
Where are you from?
Up near La Crosse.
Damn, that's far. That's a long way to travel for a shitty job like this. What happened? Bet you got your heart broken.
Give the girl a break.
Hush, Jerry. This is Jerry, by the way.
Gracie, where's Maddie?
Hello, Officer Stu Balls. How are you?
Don't call me that.
Sorry, Sheriff Stu Balls.
So who got shot last night?
Nobody got shot last night.
People are talking.
Yeah, well, that's all anybody ever does around here is they talk about shit they don't know. There's only firecrackers last night.
Forgot about the annual mid-November fireworks display.
Shut your mouth, Gracie.
Where's my sister?
Right here.
Henry gave me a report.
And
You left the keys in the center console. You might as well have left a sign on the dash.
Did you come here just to tell me that?
No, I came here because I also brought the keys to John's old truck. And Henry's gonna run the plates, and if anything shows up in a 100-mile radius, I'll let you know.
Okay.
Got cold Tony with onion rings.
Stu. Stay out of trouble. I love you.
I want to know who got shot and who did the shooting.
Shit. I could tell you that. One man, one name.
So what's the story here?
Tell her about Maddie.
Well, you might say a ghost is back here.
You ever heard of Mitchell?
No.
Meanest son of a bitch in these parts. At least he used to be.
What's he got to do with Maddie?
Her old man was John Ballister. He was a cop for almost 20 years. And about 5 years ago, he was named sheriff. Now, Mitchell, he had his way around these parts. He was looking to buy up a lot of land. And if people didn't want to sell, then he did whatever he had to do to persuade them. Huh? On top of that, he was running drugs and guns and whatever else that could make him money. The old establishment sort of turned a blind eye, but not John Ballister.
He tried at least.
That's right.
He was a good man.
He was a good man.
Was.
Yeah, it was.
After he was named sheriff, word was that John intercepted a huge score that Mitchell was involved in. I heard it was worth millions. They say all the other cops knew about this deal, but John, he couldn't let it go down. Mitchell didn't take kindly to that, so he sent a few of his boys over to the sheriff's place and shot him. Got Maddie too. They never found his body. And Maddie, she didn't see anything. Everything happened too fast.
But everyone knows Mitchell was behind it. That fucker disappeared right after that. He left his fortress over in Hortonville. No one's seen him since.
What about Stu?
What about Stu?
Where was he while all this was happening?
He never got along well with John. He worked for him, never caused trouble, but was always distant. He moved into the old farmhouse about a month after John died. Maddie's never been back since.
That's so awful. So why doesn't Mitchell just go someplace else? What's keeping him here?
He's got a lot of digging to do.
What do you mean?
He's looking for something out in that forest.
What's that?
His money. Lots and lots of money.
Hey, Jerry, it's Cal. Sorry it's so late.
What's going on?
You know that gun battle you thought you heard last night over at Mitchell's field?
Yeah?
Yeah, well, I got a guy right now bleeding in my kitchen that was there.
Oh, shit.
okay? She's at her sister's. Look, this guy, he offered me $10,000 to stay here overnight. Yeah. Right. He's looking for Mitchell. He seems harmless. He's polite. He's, you know, but he says I can't call the sheriff, and I think I should call the sheriff.
No, Will, no. Stu Ballister. I trust that stranger over in your kitchen over that weasel. Don't do anything. I'll be there in the morning.
We'll bring something heavy. All I got's that 20 gauge.
I can't believe the Blue Comet's gone. I remember the first day you got that car.
Yeah. My dad took me out to Ray's in Hortonville. It was right after my 17th birthday. We weren't gonna get anything that day. Or at least that's what I thought. But he knew we were gonna get something. He always did stuff like that.
To the Blue Comet. Jerry and I, we didn't mean to start stuff up again.
I know.
I've known you almost my whole life, and it's gotta mean something, right?
Marv, I don't think anybody's home.
What the fuck you yelling for? I told you to keep your voice down.
Jeez, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you are sorry. To keep your mouth shut.
Who the hell are you, and what are you doing on my front porch?
Well, who the fuck are you?
I asked you a question, fat boy. Who the hell are you, and what are you doing on my porch? I'm not going to ask you a third time.
His name's Gus. He's with me.
What are you doing snooping around my house?
I got a call from Mitchell, saying he needed some help retrieving a map of some sort. And something about things getting fucked all to hell the other night.
Is that right?
That's right. He said I'd be all square with him if I got him the map. And then I should give it to you when I find it.
Well, I don't know anything about a map, or anything else that he's mixed up in. I'm the sheriff of this town now.
Quite an accomplishment for a man your age. Congratulations.
What do you want?
I want to know where to start looking. I know it's at the end of that map. I know there's a shit ton of money that's been left in those woods for going on 5 years now.
I wouldn't know.
Well, now I'm having a hard time believing that one, Sheriff. He sure sounded like you know a lot more than what you're telling me right now. Maybe I should go find your sister and ask her. She's serving at the Rooster, I hear.
You say a word to my sister, I will shoot you without blinking, you understand me? She has nothing to do with this.
Looks like I got your attention now. Look, all I want is to find a guy who goes by the name Miller and get that map. Hey, now, if you want me out of your hair, I suggest you start remembering a few things. Tell you what. When your memory comes back, and it will, you can get me at that number. Come on.
All right, what are we doing out here in this field anyway?
Mitchell said this is where all the shit went down. Stu ain't talking, so fuck him. Give me those gloves you got on there.
Why?
Because I said so, that's why. You got a piece?
Piece of what?
A piece, a fucking gun.
Did you tell me to bring the gun?
You ever use one before? Shit, you ever see one before?
Yeah, I've seen one before.
Comes out of your hide, you lose it. If you see a bear, shoot it. Just kidding you. Come on, get a move on.
You were kidding about those bears, right?
The hell's wrong with you? Ever see a dead body before?
Yeah, I've seen a dead body before, just never been downwind of one.
Just wait till he melts. Ah, shit, Cosmo.
You know that guy?
Yeah, Tommy Kosmowski. Used to work for Mitchell a few years back. Wait here.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I thought you said you were unarmed.
Cal? Who in the hell is he?
It's just Jerry.
Oh, it's just Jerry? I thought we had a deal, Cal.
Yeah, but I thought he would help you.
You a doctor?
No.
You a priest?
No.
Well, shit, Jerry. I'm not sure I have any use for you.
I know where Mitchell lives.
Oh, you don't. He doesn't know where he lives.
Last night, a couple friends of mine were working near the woods where you were holed up. They heard the whole mess.
Yeah, that's his field, yeah, but you don't know where he's at. I mean, you know how many acres he's got out there? He's got a whole hell of a lot of acres out there. That's how many acres he has out there.
I want to know what happened. How many of you were out there? What were you doing out there?
Slow down, Jerry. That's a long story.
I've got time.
I don't.
You want to know where Mitchell is, right? At the very least, you can tell me What brought you here in the first place?
You got a light?
Tommy and I go way back. We both grew up in Green Bay. Now, I knew he was delivering shit for Mitchell, and I ain't seen him in years. And one night he just shows up at my door, asks me for help with something. You see, Mitchell used to own all these locals, but he still got a lot of heat from the feds. They'd bust him for anything they could. I guess that's why he probably moved out into those woods 5 or 6 years ago. But Tommy said around that time, something big went down. There was some deal that went all wrong. And whatever money from that deal had to be hid. And so they buried it. And they went deep enough in that forest that no cop, no man, no dog could ever find it. Not without a map. So when Tommy told me he took Mitchell's map, I knew he was in trouble. But Tommy was smart. He knew Mitchell would be waiting for him out there and that he'd never get out alive. Hell, he didn't even know where to start on that goddamn map, so he made a deal. 100 grand for the exchange.
And you had a chance to get Mitchell.
That's what I thought. Things don't always work out the way you plan. Things never work out the way you plan.
Who am I talking to here?
I'll be doing the talking.
Okay. Let's go.
Go where?
I thought you were doing the talking.
I am. Where are we going?
Just a few paces back. We don't want any eyes on us.
So what now?
Okay, this is how it's gonna work. You're gonna show us that map, and then we're gonna give you the money. There's no bullshit. There's no tricks. Then we're all gonna part ways, and everybody's gonna be home before dinner. Right? Good? Okay?
Wait. This isn't the deal.
What are you talking about? Says who?
Says me. Now where's Mitchell?
He's sitting in there with about 100,000 of his friends.
He's supposed to be here.
Mitchell doesn't like strangers.
Yeah, well, I'm no stranger.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, they don't want any trouble.
Yes, they do, Bart. Yes, they do.
You're a real fucking cowboy, aren't you?
I just want what's promised.
These fucking yokels. Give me that map.
Whoa! 快啲開槍！
the fuck are you doing, man?
Now look, you can have the damn map. Just tell me where Mitchell is.
Hoi Chang. Hoi Chang!
Tell him to shut up.
Hoi Chang! Shut up. Fight the Hoi Chang!
You tell him to shut the fuck up! Fucking tell him!
Hoi Chang!
Shut the fuck up!
Hoi Chang! Fight the Hoi Chang!
Look, keep the money.
Hoi Chang!
Just tell me where he is.
Are you fucking crazy?
Where in the fuck is he?
You think the Chinaman made it out alive?
I don't think so. His stomach was opened up pretty bad.
What about the sniper? Did you get a good look at him?
Yeah. Yeah, I got a good look at him. Never seen him before. Younger fella. Not too young.
You are one lucky son of a bitch. All that mess out there, and you take one in the leg? Come on. That's good.
That's 95 grand. You get me to Mitchell's place and it's yours.
You got a hard on for Mitchell. What, he shoot your dog? Burn your house? What do you do?
I made a promise to someone. And that's all you need to know.
Looks like the old sheriff had good reason not to tell us everything. You see those? Those are from a Glock and a .45. I figured that was all from close range after this shit unfolded. But this shit's hardcore. Somebody had a good look at these boys from up in those trees over there. Looks like our boy Miller apparently got lucky. Come on.
Wait, are we gonna bury him?
Fuck no.
But what if Mitchell comes back here?
Fuck Mitchell, this is his mess. I didn't come out here to clean it up. Come on, let's go get something to eat. I happen to know a diner close by.
What, the Red Rooster?
Yep.
The sheriff said that we shouldn't be messing around.
Yeah, well, fuck him too. Okay, I'm getting close here. There's a reason he's not helping us, so I'm gonna help myself.
Wait. Well, since we're talking about Mitchell, he's just this old mummy living out here in the middle of nowhere in a cabin. He probably hasn't left the place in years. He's got all this money, and he runs the whole dang town. I just don't get why he's got us running through the woods looking for a lousy treasure map.
Come on. Quit worrying about every damn thing.
Copy.
Go ahead, Henry.
Saw Maddie's beater out here on 96 past Dale.
You alone?
Yes, sir.
Good. And are we on dispatch, or is this just you and me?
Just you and me, sir.
Good, that works. Okay, you know what? I can be out there before noon. So you just stay there and don't call anybody. Where are you exactly?
I'm down about a quarter mile from Cal Bauer's place.
You check the car?
Yeah, there's fresh blood on the seats. Probably our man.
Good work, Henry.
Hey, one more thing that might interest you. I saw Jerry Spolsky pull into Cal Bauer's place in his truck. He had his 12 gauge and he took it in with him. He was walking real cautious. It's pretty cold to be out here shooting, so you tell me.
Okay, stay by the car. Don't make any moves until I get there. Over. This is Stu. I got something for you. No, I'll come to you. Where are you? I thought that Never mind. I'll be there in 20 minutes.
How much money you think's out there, really?
Pretty sure a couple mil. Maybe more.
Holy shit.
Ready to order.
They're a pretty pair. I think I recognize the skinny one.
From what?
It was about 7 or 8 years ago. Came out here surveying land for Mitchell. I think he used to have a little stash, though.
How do you remember this shit?
I'm good. Have you seen Jerry, by the way? I haven't seen him.
No. He hasn't been in all morning. Maybe somebody stole his car, too.
Wait here.
I thought I told you to stay away from my sister.
I forgot.
You forgot. What if she recognized you?
She's never seen my face.
Seen your face? Okay. I called you because we found what we're looking for.
You found it?
Not it, him. One of my boys spotted the car that he stole up near Greenville. You know old Cal Bauer?
Yeah. He still live off Julius Road?
Yes. I think he's holed up there. And we're gonna go in there. But we're not gonna go in there like cowboys, all right? Okay, there's a red barn right next door. I want you to meet me there in 30 minutes.
All right. Hold up a minute. What's me out here? I was curious about what happened out there the other night. You didn't manage to tell me earlier.
Where did you get this?
You know where. Poor Tommy had a hole in him the size of a grapefruit. You still carrying that AR-15 around? I think I'm gonna hold on to that one.
You listen to me.
No, you listen. I know what you were doing. I know 5 million's still out there. And I know if you find that map, you ain't taking it to Mitchell. He's a corpse out there. That old man might die before the sun goes down. You're too smart to give that up.
So, what are you suggesting here?
I say whatever's out there, we split down the middle.
And that old lane that you brought?
I'll take care of him. And I'll take care of Mitchell, too, before I leave town. That fucker's had it coming for a long time. And I want you to take me to him. You got it. 30 minutes.
Hey, so who are these guys?
Well, it turns out that our car thief is no rookie, and these guys have been following him since Detroit.
You mean like bounty hunters?
Yeah, something like that. Look, I'm gonna have you stay back here, and I'm gonna go in with them and make sure everything's okay.
Yeah, but do you trust them?
Shit, Henry, I don't trust anybody.
Yeah, but are you sure you want to go in there with them like...
Did I say it? Then I'm sure of it. I'm gonna be in communication with you and you only, and I don't want anybody else hearing about this and getting scared. We're gonna go around here. Come here. Okay.
So what's the plan?
So the plan is you're gonna go in through the front and I'm gonna go in through the back. And then you're gonna stay with me.
What the hell are we walking into?
Nothing. Shit. Nothing you ain't seen before. Henry's been here since this morning. They haven't made a sound.
Well, they gotta be armed. Well, so are you.
Cal Bauer couldn't hit the side of this barn if he had an elephant gun. And if they draw, you draw back, okay? Okay. Hey, wait. Give me your keys.
What for?
I'm gonna have Henry move your car. I don't want anybody eyeing it.
Okay.
Wait. Okay. Look, I want you to take these keys and get out of here.
Why?
What? I mean, I want you to take these and be gone, okay? Hey, do you know what kind of man Marv is?
No?
Well, I do. I'm telling you, he's gonna shoot you and he's gonna take whatever money he promised you.
I don't need this.
make a fucking move, it'll be your last.
Oh, shit.
Who's the dumb shit that left this sitting here?
Hey, in this black bag there's 100 grand. You take it, leave. We both walk out of here happy.
I didn't come here for that bag. Now you hand over that map, and I'll leave here happy.
I can't do that.
Well, I ain't asking.
Just take the bag, man.
You got till I count to 3 to hand over that map, or I'm gonna blow your fucking head off, and I'm gonna come over there and take it myself. 1.
Just take the bag.
2.
Okay, all right. Hey, it's all right.
We got a live one.
It's okay. Put my gun away. Just hand it over. There's no need to die over this. It's okay.
Fuck you.
Oh, shit!
You hit?
No.
He made you from the woods the other day, didn't he?
Search him.
Stu, what the hell was that? What's your position? I have Cal and Jerry in the barn with me. The kid took off in the green truck. What's your status? Stu, what the hell was that? What's your position?
But the situation is stable. 2 shots were fired. 2 men are down. You stay with Jerry and Cal. I'll call for backup.
What are you laughing at?
Nothing. This just seems all too familiar.
What seems familiar?
You look just like your daddy did back in the day. Standing there all tall and proud.
I didn't come here to talk about him.
Where's Marv?
He's gone.
He made a move, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
I knew he would, a greedy bastard. What about his lame?
Let him go. He had no business being there in the first place, and he didn't see anything.
I can live with that. I assume Miller's gone too. Good.
You sure wanted to find your ass. You have any idea why?
Shit. I could give you a few. But to be honest, I don't know who that boy is, why he's looking for me.
Well, I did some digging. I found out where he came from.
Yeah?
Yeah. His father was Paul Savecki. He owned about 300 acres off Junction 15. He grew beans and corn, had some livestock.
Well, what year was that?
About 10 or 12 years ago. He got him settled up, and they moved up to Green Bay. His life took a few bad turns after that, and got to drinking, lost all his money. Yeah. He held up a liquor store, and the owner shot him dead right there in the store.
You get what I wanted. Good boy.
What a mess for this piece of paper. How much does it lead to?
Don't you worry about that.
How the hell are you gonna find it?
Well, I ain't. It's not for me, it's for your sister.
Are you serious? Why?
That's between me and her. And you're gonna give it to her.
Hell if I am.
Now you listen here. You're gonna give it to her. I know you will, because you're a smart boy. And you know what I can do.
You can't do shit to me, old man.
How's the family doing? You getting ready for that first child, right? Whose property you living on? The deed to that home is in my name, son. Shit, you couldn't afford the rent on that place with what you make. That's all mine. Everything on it. It's mine.
Or I could shoot your ass dead right here.
No, you won't. Your balls ain't as big as your daddy's were. Well, come on, boy, prove me wrong. Can't shoot me, boy.
You're right, I can't. But I'm not giving this map to Maddie. You can do that your damn self.
Hey! Don't you walk out on me. Now you can't shoot me. I sure as shit can shoot you. I won't lose a second of sleep over it.
What can you do to me, hmm? I'm the sheriff of this town.
You're the sheriff of this town. Fuck you. I'm the sheriff of this town. That badge you got there, that's my badge. The pretty house you got on 100 acres, that's my house, my land. The wife that cooks for you, that's my wife. Now don't you forget where you came from, boy.
Okay. Maddie, what are you doing?
I followed you out there tonight.
What the hell are you talking about?
I know everything. They didn't bust down that door 5 years ago. They walked right in. All you had to do was hand over your keys. Tell me you didn't give them those keys. Look me in the eyes and tell me you didn't give it to them.
They weren't supposed to shoot. They were just gonna scare him and take him back to Mitchell's. But he drew first, and they drew back. You weren't supposed to be there. He just wanted his money back. If I knew that it was
May as
gonna...
well have pulled the damn trigger yourself.
Maddie. You don't know a damn thing. He wasn't thinking about you or me. He was thinking about his own damn self.
See, I know where you were today. You killed that creepy fellow. Tried to go after Mitchell and you wouldn't let him. I want to know where he's hiding.
You know, that's funny, because he is dying to see you.
Why?
So you're gonna go out there and get him to confess? Get a heartfelt apology?
No. I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna set his house on fire with him still in it. I'm gonna leave town. You're never gonna see me again. You're not gonna tell anybody what happened, and you're not gonna go looking for me.
You know how far it is into those woods? There's no roads. Even I need a map just to find it.
And give me that map. Go on. Is there anyone else here?
Just my puppy.
You know why I'm here?
I do.
Why was Stu out here last night?
Wanted him to deliver something to you, and I'm guessing that he didn't do it.
Deliver what?
A map.
A map to what? Is that what those men died out here for?
I sort of guessed that he wouldn't give it to you. Well, at least he pointed you my way.
Why'd you want me to have it? What's out there?
Mm-hmm. Then now you want answers. Well, if you want answers, you're gonna have to let me explain a few things. Now, you and me, we got a lot in common. I never knew my mama. My daddy raised me the best that he could. By the time I was 13, 14, I realized that he's doing things that he shouldn't be doing. So I came home from school one day, and he wasn't there. Nobody had to tell me that he was gone. I knew it. I felt it. Some people said that he ran off because of a gambling debt. Others said the gambling debt caught up with him, put him in the ground somewhere. And I tend to believe that. They had a service for him, but they never found a body. It was all for probably a couple $100. Kind of foolish to die for an amount like that.
What amount would be okay to die for? 2 million? Like my father did? The last thing he told me that night was to get out of town. I wasn't safe here anymore. He said that he'd hidden that money of yours and I was the only one who knew how to find it. I just kept arguing with him. Telling him there was nowhere for me to go without him. That was the last thing that I said to him that night. Before that door opened.
I didn't know you'd be home. I didn't want that to happen. Wanted to wipe my hands clean. Everything. That's why I didn't come for the money. Figured you could use it somehow. Well, I guess that's only fair. How much is left?
All of it. How could I spend that knowing where it came from?
You know what's out there, then.
Yeah. I do.
That always bothered me, not knowing where my daddy was. They could have left him in the woods and the vultures just tore him apart. They could have burned him, nothing left. I don't know.
And I don't care. I never did. I didn't need to know where he was. All I knew is that he was gone, and that he wasn't ever coming back, and that you did this to him. So whoever the hell he is out there in those woods, I don't ever want to see him. If you're trying to feel better about yourself by showing me, you shouldn't.
Pull the trigger. Pull the trigger. Pull the fucking trigger!